Like I say, I knew that a lot of my schools had gun ranges. Harvard and Yale both. Well, one of them did anyway. I think Harvard did. West Point also did, and like some of my military colleges had gun ranges and all that other stuff. Just one or two or three. Once I had one, I wouldn't let anyone else. But Harvard was one of the schools that I think it was for training for something as an extracurricular or something. But they had a gun range, and it was supposed to just be for sharpshooting. But apparently they were training people on automatic weapons and all kinds of stuff, and that was what Nixon and JFK or some other people were doing. Anyway, those people stole my Falcon, my uranium Falcon. Like I said, there was a uranium falcon, and there was a thorium falcon, and they were very much radioactive and very dangerous. Anyway, they stole them. It was they saw it listed as unknown metal, and it was rated also as dangerous or hazardous. And they're like, oh. Anyway, they requested it, got it, and sent back lead. Anyway, a lot of people were like, blah. It's like, shut up. Like they're just trying to cover their ass because they lost their hair. They got cancer. A lot of them got really sick at Harvard and Yale, or Harvard. I think it was at Harvard or whatever. They had it on the mantle. I think it was at Harvard or Yale, one of the schools. And basically, they put the Falcon up on the mantle, and there was two or three of them that were highly radioactive, and they thought it was cool. Anyway, they lost their hair after about 30 days or something like that. I forget exactly. Anyway, though, after about 1,000 years, the falcons were still very much radioactive and very much dangerous. And anyway, and it was kind of funny because every 100 years or every 30 years or so, they would go and they would check the falcons to see if they were still radioactive. And my scientists caught it. They're like, the radiation is gone. Oh wait, it's lead. Anyway, nobody knew that they were checking the radiation depletion rate of the falcons. They looked really awesome, and they were also highly radioactive. So anyway, so they returned them to or put the fake ones there, and then they noticed. I guess they didn't know that. I mean, they're gorgeous looking birds. Actually, they look just like normal birds. That what you see in the films was like owl like looking things with like the big feathers. That's not the falcon. The falcon looked like a normal bird. It looked like a real falcon, except it was made out of titanium and uranium. Very much hard to do. Right? It's hard to pour to make a titanium uranium falcon. Anyway, though, apparently though they're trying to sell it as an art piece or something like that they created. Anyway, it's a couple thousand years old. And a lot of people be like, blah blah. I don't believe this guy. Oh, it's like what? You're afraid? They wouldn't admit that they stole it, even though they lost their hair. I'm serious. Even though they lost their hair and their eyelids, and they didn't have they lost every bit of hair off of them, and they were like getting sick from the falcons, and they're like no, and then some black guy which is bald without any hair, he's like the Maltese falcon. No, I don't know where the Maltese falcon it is. And Cairo Cairo, the country of Cairo, was calling them, trying to find the falcon because they knew that it was highly radioactive. And they were trying to get it back, and these fools, these idiots, thought that they were trying to get it back because it was valuable. It's like, no, it's actually highly radioactive and very dangerous. Oh, well, whatever. After a while, I was just like, keep it. Just keep it. Don't worry about it. We'll find it eventually. Anyway, other people are like, oh, Jesus, he doesn't care about anyone. He's like, oh. It's like, what? Don't steal a highly radioactive falcon. Anyway, they stole it, and we never did get it back. Anyway, though, who knows where it went. Anyway, though, but it'll be highly radioactive for like 450 million years or something like that. It's like very dangerous. Anyway, I was just like, and I was like, oh, whatever. Anyway, eventually Germany found it because like I say, all the students lost their hair, and the women were losing their hair. Their hair was just coming off in patches and stuff like that. They're like, oh, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? It's like, well, you see that falcon? You see that bird up on the mantle? It looks like a normal bird, really beautiful. It's highly radioactive. And eventually Germany went in there and went, oh, okay, that's it. That's what the problem is. Anyway, eventually they found it, or they found one of them. So anyway, and I don't know, and then it got lost again, or stolen. They found saw marks on it. There was a picture of it with the saw marks and everything. Anyway, Nixon probably got buried with it.